Hello. As you might guess from the title, this is gonna be my looking back on 2016. We'll start with the beginning, which was quite good. I was at home on New Year's Eve with my best friend and my sister. We had just watched High School Musical's Gotta Go My Own Way, and then my mom called us because it was like 2 minutes to New Year. We went outside, we drank kids' champagne. It's amazing spending that kind of time with your best friends. I was a bit stressed out for the next few days. I was gonna fly to America on the 8th of January, which I was very excited for. I was also kind of scared in a way that I was like, did I do everything I have to do? Did I get everything done for the visa? And I was just afraid that I might have forgotten something. My flight on the 8th was like at 7. My dad took me there and I was just so ready to go to finally leave this place here. I'm not saying that this place is horrible. What I'm saying is I've been here my whole life and I just want to see the world. And like the best thing about it was because it was so early in the morning, I could see the sunrise from like above the clouds. Well, because the end of 2015 was not so great. All of that bullshit just fell off my shoulders and I was suddenly so fucking happy and delighted that I just started crying. But it was just a moment for me that this is what it means to be alive. I think about that moment quite a lot. After like forever, I arrived in Topeka. Everything was just so good. From the moment I arrived, I knew this was going to be a good time. I saw it as a kind of timeout. I told myself that whatever I do in those 4 months in America, it will not matter. In a way that it really freed me as a person. I did not care much about what other people thought of me, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. And that made me realize how in a way my brain is so focused on always trying to get things right, get people to like me, and it's almost, well, it's not almost, but it is toxic. I really loved it there because I met so many amazing people. I made such great friends. We made such great memories. Whenever I go through pictures, I get washed over with this nostalgia for those moments, and I'm so glad that I was able to go there. I've just always wanted to go to America to study. At first, when I arrived, I was like, okay, this is just a time out for me. I can do whatever the fuck I want. As it came to an end, I was kind of really sad about leaving. Everything grew so close to my heart that I almost didn't want to leave. It was almost like not my intention to get sad over it. It was such a great time and I want to go back, but I know it's never going to be the same, and I know that nostalgia is a liar. I know it probably wasn't even that great as I remember it now, because I only remember the really great parts about it. But it just makes me so nostalgic. Thank you, all the people I met. Thank you for giving me your time and letting me be your friends. I really appreciate it and I had a great time. When I came back, everybody was so excited to see me. Like, I got like tons of messages. Me and my best friend and another friend, we went to see Simple Plan, and it was in a really small club, and they said like it feels almost as if it's a private concert. Second week of being home, me and my best friend went to see Five Stars. We were there 7 in the morning. Only. Now listen to me. This is dedication, people. Only to be seated close to the front at soundcheck. And it was so fucking worth it because we were second row soundcheck, very close to where they were sitting. Michael was wearing that fucking black hoodie and he had his hood up, and oh my god, the worst part about all of this was that me and my friend, we found this competition of a Swiss newspapers page to win 2 tickets and 2 meet and greet tickets. Oh yeah, let's take part. We're not gonna win anyways, so it doesn't matter. and you had to fill in address and phone number. We put in Austrian address and phone number. Never been a problem. I'm in America, just going about my daily business. My mom messages me, did you order concert tickets? I'm like, no. Why? So she tells me that some company has sent me 2 concert tickets. And I faintly remember that I took part in that competition because that was like a month or 2 before. I messaged my friend. We're just thinking, what could it be? Maybe they just sent us the tickets now because they have the tickets already. And then the meet and greet tickets and the soundcheck tickets are gonna come in later. Because it was still like a month and a half till the concert. So we're like, oh yeah, sure. I didn't get a SIM card in the US, so I still have my Austrian SIM in my phone, and every now and then I just switched it on so I could read all the messages I had gotten. And then I had gotten a call from the newspaper service here in Austria. They had put a message in my voicemail. I could not listen to it because the SIM was not working in the US. When I got back home, I wanted to listen to the voicemail they had left me, but it was already deleted. We ended up not having gotten tickets for a meet and greet. It's still one of the 2 things that could have happened. It was either they didn't give us meet and greet tickets because we were not Swiss, or they would have given it to me if I had answered that call. I don't know. Nonetheless, we did not get them, and I mean, it was fine. We had the best time of our life. We were like 2nd row sound check on Callum's side, 2nd row for the concert on Michael's side, 2nd row of the chairs. It was perfect. What can I say? I'm really glad we went there. I managed to find a very good place for an internship. It was just a 1-guy company, and he does films and edits films, and I got to do a lot. I went to a lot of shoots, got to sort all the clips and do edits of the clips, and it was really cool. I also got to go to Vienna, be part of a documentary edit, which was so cool. Summer was hot. At the beginning of September, I went on holiday with my family. We went on another cruise, and it was really great. For going to see the cities, it was too warm. Summer in the Mediterranean, and you're walking through cities. It's not the best combination, but it worked. Cruises are such a magical thing. You go from place to place. Every time you wake up, you're in a new city. The ships are kind of magical in a way that they're really glamorous. I did videos of those. You can check them out. In the beginning of summer, my best friend was like, hey, look, I found this cheap flight to London. It's just 40 euros round trip. And I was like, now we're talking. So we booked the flight and we went to London in the middle of September. We had an amazing time. When I went back from America, all the happiness and like the feeling good that I felt in America, it wasn't the same anymore. It was not completely horrible and terrible, and you know, that didn't go away for the cruise. That didn't go away for London. But nonetheless, we had a great time, and I tried to enjoy it as much as possible. Like, my favorite memory from that whole trip was we went to the McDonald's right by the London Eye. We went just inside that building, and it turns out there's an arcade in there. Didn't know that. One game. I don't know what the name of that game is, but you basically have to throw tiny balls into like circles. At one point we got those many tickets and we were like, oh my god. Went to the counter and it gave us those many tickets we thought we'd won. It gave us 2 packets this size of sweets. And then at the end of October, my mom, my sister and I, we decided to go to Paris because we had again found a cheap flight. We went to Disneyland. Chicken nuggets! Favorite food of 2016! I think we saw all the things you're supposed to see in Paris. Going to Paris was always on my bucket list, like bucket list of the cities in Europe that I want to see. Paris was like at the top. And then uni started again, and like this, it became stressful. Within like the first week, we had to have ideas for at least 3 projects, and I've just realized how different it is here to America. Anyways, this is not going to be a school rant, because that's another video. Within also the first week of November, me and my best friend again, we went to see 21 Pilots in Vienna, where I could also rant for about a million years, because the organization there was just a joke. Since Vienna from here is like 8 hours, we took the night train. We were there at 8 something. We were sat outside the venue in November at like 4 degrees Celsius. It was fucking cold. You have no clue. We got a golden circle bracelet. It was purple, and I love it dearly because it meant we got to go to the front, and we were like 8th row. I'm not gonna talk too much about the concert itself because it was just perfect and amazing, and like hearing all those songs that you hold close to your heart, them singing them and then the whole crowd singing them back. It's just a feeling of something else that some people will never understand, but to me it means the world. And to me, concerts are one of like the best things in the entire world. Hearing an artist play their songs live in front of you is something that beats every recording. And then 1.5 weeks later, me and my best friend again, we went to see Justin Bieber. I mean, can you tell I'm trash? That was just a big highlight for me. Not only have we been waiting just for 3 hours outside, and we still managed to get so close. Justin has been like the first artist that I really loved. I don't know, it's that deep connection. That sounds so dumb, like deep connection. He doesn't know me, I don't know him. I know that. He's been that first artist for me that made me get into fandoms and made me care about music, ultimately. I went to Believe Tour, and it was the first ever actual concert I went to. And it was the first time I fucking cried my eyes out, because when he played Believe, it just hit a nerve within me of music being so close to your heart and music meaning so much in your life. I don't know what it was, but I just started crying. And my dad, he said he had never in his entire life seen me this happy and emotional. Like, it's been 3 years since Believe Tour, and I still love him dearly. When you go to those concerts, suddenly everything makes sense, and you're like, this is the song. It means so much to me, because he's such a big part of my life. I mean, I posted on Instagram. Like, I posted so much on Instagram that it said character limit, you cannot post more. Yeah, call me stupid, call me naive, call me dumb, but I still love him. I will forever love him. And yeah, this was one of the best moments of 2016. The stage show was so pretty and beautiful. And then as we came back from Purpose Tour, I feel like everything went to shit, because suddenly there was so much to decide. Like, what do you want to do for your bachelor's? What do you want to do for that project? What do you want to do for that project? Do you have ideas? And please have more ideas and more ideas. So I just had like a meltdown a day, or 2 meltdowns a day. It's fun. Yeah, I love having meltdowns. Usually November, December for me is not great. I don't want to say depression, but I feel like it's seasonal depression. I should probably do something about it, but right now there's bigger things in my mind and bigger things I have to decide than to figure out what the hell that is. Also in December, I found what might just be the best TV series in the entire life of TV series. It's called Scam. It's a Norwegian show. teenage drama thing. And I just love it a lot. I just love it so much. It's precious. And thank you, Norway. And also, another thing, I started learning Norwegian because it's a fucking beautiful language. And then on a positive note, I don't know what to say. That was 2016 for me. I'm not gonna say I'm looking forward to 2017 because I'm not. Whoever watches this video, we're gonna keep fighting together. If I'm gonna watch this back in a few years' time, I'm proud of you for making it this far. You rule. You went through so much, and you should probably tell somebody. But maybe you've done it within that time, and I'm just gonna say I'm proud of you for keeping on fighting. You rule. And everybody else who's watched this, you rule as well. Keep fighting. Do it for me. Okay? This was 2016. Goodbye.